When the winter winds began to carry rumors of a powerful superflu, people in the town felt fear knocking at their doors long before the virus ever could. Shops buzzed with anxious voices, schools whispered with worry, and families wondered how something so small could feel so large. Yet among them lived an old habit of resilience, passed quietly from one generation to the next, that taught them prevention was not a single action but a way of living. Mariam, a schoolteacher, believed that protection started with daily choices. She woke each morning before sunrise, opened her window to let fresh air circulate, and drank warm water to gently awaken her body. She had learned that a steady lifestyle with enough sleep and regular routines gave the immune system a rhythm it could trust. Instead of rushing through her days, she paced herself, managing stress with calm breathing and moments of gratitude, knowing that constant anxiety weakens the body's defenses as surely as illness does. Across the street lived Daniel, a retired athlete who still believed in the quiet power of movement. Each day he walked through the park, rain or shine, stretching his muscles and lungs. Exercise, he said, was like polishing the body's shield. It improved circulation, helped immune cells travel efficiently, and kept inflammation in check. He didn't push himself to exhaustion. Instead, he chose consistency. Children watched him jog lightly, learning that strength did not always mean speed, but balance. In the local clinic, Dr. Aisha spoke gently to her patients about prevention without panic. She reminded them that medication had its place, not as a magic cure, but as a support when needed. Vaccines, when available and recommended, trained the immune system like a rehearsal before the real performance. Simple medicines for fever and pain reduced complications and helped the body rest and recover. She warned against misuse, explaining that responsible medication use protected not just individuals but entire communities. Food played its own quiet role in the town's defense. In kitchens filled with steam and spices, families prepared meals rich in color and warmth. Fresh fruits brought vitamin C and antioxidants. Vegetables carried minerals that supported immune cells, and proteins repaired tissues after long days. Garlic, ginger, turmeric, and honey appeared not as superstition but as tradition-backed helpers, supporting digestion and reducing inflammation. Clean water was valued like gold because hydration kept mucous membranes moist and better able to trap viruses before they traveled deeper. During the coldest weeks, humidifiers hummed softly in many homes. People noticed that dry air irritated throats and noses, making it easier for infections to settle in. Maintaining gentle humidity helped protect these natural barriers. Windows were opened when weather allowed because clean air diluted indoor germs. Sunlight, when it appeared, was welcomed warmly, reminding everyone of vitamin D and the simple joy of light. Children learned prevention through play. Teachers turned hand washing into songs, showing how soap and water could break the chain of infection. Coughs and sneezes were covered with elbows, not fear. Staying home when sick became an act of kindness, not weakness. Elders shared stories of past outbreaks survived through unity, patience, and care for the vulnerable. Boosting immunity was never described as chasing miracles. Instead, it was seen as nurturing a garden. Sleep was the fertile soil, nutrition the water, exercise the sunlight, and emotional well-being the gentle pruning. Laughter, shared meals, and connection reduced loneliness, which research and experience both showed could weaken resistance to illness. The town learned that mental health and physical health were partners, not strangers. When the superflu finally reached nearby regions, the town remained alert but calm. Some people did fall ill, but recoveries were steady, and severe cases were fewer than feared. Hospitals were not overwhelmed, and neighbors checked on one another. Prevention had not erased the virus, but it had reduced its power. In the end, the story of the superflu was not only about a virus, but about choices made daily. It was about washing hands, moving bodies, eating wisely, breathing clean air, using medicine responsibly, and caring for the mind as much as the body. The town learned that prevention was not a wall built in fear, but a path walked together, step by step, toward health, hope, and resilience.